So when I recorded this video, I didn't check my YouTube, right? And I just went to Instagram, and one of my subscribers commented to say, congratulations, we just hit 1,000. And now I just went through my phone and I'm going there and I'm like, I'm seeing 1,000. Like, I'm gonna put out the screen here. Wow, guys, we did it! Wow, thank you so much. Oh wow, this is amazing. I used to be insecure about my stomach, feeling all sort of weights for training so hard and still not being able to get rid of it. I realized that I'm doing it all wrong. I hated stomach exercises, but now I've came up with a plan or a way to get rid of it, which is reducing sugar, dairy, to eat more greens and do more stomach exercises. But until then, I'm embracing my body as it is and loving it more and more every day while I take care of it. So this is me living a little sparkle of love. Hey Roll Fam, so I just thought I should give you some love and just show you the things that I love doing and that kind of brings me joy and yeah, fun moments that I get up to. So yeah, I decided to go into TikTok, take a couple of videos, and I was like, why not? Why not put that as an intro for today's video? So yeah, there you go. And I think the beautiful thing about this is me showing you the side of me that really brings me joy, and that is dancing. And not that I don't get any joy on other things, but there are things that I think you also have, that when you do, you just become so happy and they make you feel so fulfilled. It can be traveling, it can be going on hiking, it could be exercising, it could just be anything. So whatever it is, just make sure that you give yourself time to do that, and yeah, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. Lastly, do appreciate yourself as you are. Do not really look down on yourself or feel like your body is not worth it, or you're not deserving of great things. So appreciate your body and love it so much to a point where you work on it, but you appreciate it each and every day while doing that. All right, anyway, we are not there. Today's video is really about my journey on YouTube, the highs and lows and all of that. But before we get there, let me of course introduce myself. My name is Ntabi, and this is a Real Talk with Ntabi, a channel where you can expect everything empowerment and transformation. So if you're new here, it's your lucky day, because I'm going to reintroduce myself. And of course, if you're a returning subscriber, my regular I love you so much and I appreciate you. So I'm going to reintroduce myself and really break it down as to who I am, what do I do, and what I'm about. So Real Talk with Ntabi is really from my name. I generated that from my name, Ntabi, right? My name is Ntabi Singh. So I enjoyed engaging, talking, doing motivational talks, you know, almost all my life, especially when I started high school. I started, you know, going to different churches, spreading the word and motivating other kids, going to different schools. As a matter of fact, in high school, I started the debating team, and I think that's where my love of speaking and engaging with others started. And from there onwards, I really got to it. And what motivated me the most is my life journey, where I would have challenges in life, and instead of me just ignoring them, I used to have this small diary that I got when I bought a magazine. You know, you can buy a magazine and get like free goodies inside. So I actually bought that magazine mainly because there was a small diary. Little did I know that that small diary was going to change my life. So what I did was, every time when I experienced something, when I went through like a challenge, I would put it down and just note each and everything that I was going through, and while I'm at it, I will try to come up with a solution. So I'm a very self-motivated person, and I think my journey of life has really helped me to has groomed me to be the person that I am. Because if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for all these little pieces that happened throughout the 34 years, okay, not 34, I mean, I started being clever, let's say from what, 15 years? Somewhere there, 16, where I started being, a bit smart. I think 17 should be that year. So yeah, that's when, I started doing that, and I appreciate that moment. But without really much into that, I am also a founder of a design agency called RL Designs Creative Approach, which is a field that I love so much. That's why sometimes you would hear me calling myself a digital boss, because wow, I love being in the digital space. I love doing everything digital. And most people will be like, oh, you're always on social media, you're always posting and all that. And to me, that is a part of my work. That is a part of me. I cannot deny it, but I know my limits when it comes to being on social media, posting and all that. But we're not there, right? So I just needed to, I feel like I'm so loud. Let me calm down. So basically that's me in a nutshell. So I just thought, let me just give you a brief. And of course, Real Talk with Ntabi, I created a brand under this, and I also have a foundation called Real Talk with Ntabi Foundation, where we would, go around schools to donate sanitary towels and visit, disadvantaged homes, orphanages, more especially, where we would donate clothes, food where we can. And that has been an amazing journey. It still is. And we had paused, of course, because of COVID. We didn't have enough resources to just go around and assist, which, it's sad, because during COVID, that's when people needed more things. But because we relied more on donation and all that, we really couldn't give out our best at the time, because our cups were so empty. But God is grace, God is amazing. I believe that there's still so much more that we're gonna do. 2021 is a year of gratitude, a year of grace, so much is gonna happen. And yeah, God is in control after all. All right, should we get to the topic of the day? And thank you so much for allowing me to share a little bit about me, and of course you being patient until then. I'm sure you saw the title and you're like, okay, your journey on YouTube, can we get to it now? But yeah, if you feel that way, now is the time. All right, my YouTube journey, the highs, the lows, the best moments, the worst moments. Wow, let me just break the ice and say this. I am a beginner when it comes to the YouTube space. I consider myself to actually be on second year. I feel like I just completed first year and I'm only starting second year. And for me, this is a 4-year degree that I need to complete. So I'm still a second year student when it comes to the YouTube space, all right? But with that said, that does not mean you don't have to sit and listen to what I have to say, because I am constantly learning. Each and every day is an opportunity for me to learn, and I learn as much as I can in the YouTube space, because yeah, I mean, we gotta learn. How will we grow if we do not learn, right? So my YouTube journey, wow. Can I just say thank you so much that you have been in this family and supporting my family and being a part of the Real Fam. And we are closer to 1,000 subscribers, and I am so humbled. But anyway, I'll tell you more about it later. Let me get to the journey. So my journey of YouTube really began after I started a channel, after I created my channel. And I had already posted a couple of videos, but to me, I didn't see the purpose of having a YouTube channel until, of course, 2019. But here's the thing, the most interesting thing is that there are a couple of videos that I didn't delete from back then that I would just constantly post. So my very first video was when I was doing a motivational talk. It was on, I think, June 16, Youth Day. At some church, at a church in Soshanguve, while I was, of course, still studying at TUT and staying in Soshanguve. And that's where it all started, and I think that was one of my big breaks. That's why I still have that video, and I wish you could just make some time and go watch it. Even if you can just browse through it. I know that it's a while back, but it's still relevant, and it really gives you a summary of my life and where I've been and where I am now. I think it will really be empowering. Of course, if you wish, then take the link and then watch it after this one. All right, so my journey here is beautiful and I'm loving every moment of it, and there's just so much more that I'm learning. And of course I had to note some few things down because as a growing YouTuber, someone who's still in this process, I should be very careful what I say, how I say it, and who I say it to, because often we try to educate and try to somehow inform others, but if you are not informing based on your experience by just looking at what others are doing, or maybe you have watched someone's video, it can be quite hard for you to actually get, you know, the message across. So I would say experience it first and then talk about it, and that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so there are highs that I think I have on YouTube, and what are those things? Doing what I love. I love being on YouTube. I love talking to you. I love being in front of the camera, engaging like I am right now. So those are some of the things that I love and enjoy, and it fulfills me to wake up, you know, every other day to record a video and to, you know, think about you as my audience, to say what would they like and how will this impact them, because that's how I do it. When I create content, I don't just think about what would be good for me, but I think, okay, what's important and what would my audience like, you know? Yes, vlogs can be more about me celebrating me, like what I did on my birthday, of course, but it's also a me showing you a side and inviting you, you know, in my space, so that you get to know the person that you are engaging with. I think it makes things very easy, you know? So yeah. So the next point is connecting more with different people, and I think that has been the most amazing thing. I've connected with you guys. I've connected with just a lot of people from wherever, like different countries for that matter. We talk about Malawi, we talk about China, we talk about Nigeria, we talk about even South Africa. I mean, there are areas of South Africa that I've never been to. I haven't been to PE, funny enough, you know. I haven't been to where Botswana is way too closer than me, I must say, and I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I haven't been there, because I'm originally from Ramatlabama in Mahikeng, in a village called Zetsa village, and it's like 15 minutes to actually get to the border to go to Botswana. So you can imagine, but I'll sort that out. I'm definitely gonna come by, Botswana people. I'll definitely visit. Okay, so that's basically it. Connecting with more people and understanding them, understanding how they do things. I mean, I've watched a couple of videos. I think it was Brenda who shared a video on a certain food. She went to a market, I think, and you know, there was certain food, a food that like couple of food that was there, and I was like, wow, this is interesting. I've never seen this. Even the dishes that they make, so it's so interesting to actually engage with other people. So it's super awesome, and I'm loving that. All right, the third one is empowering and transforming people like you. I love that. I love that, because this is me. I think this is now the biggest thing about me being on YouTube and why I started a YouTube channel, which I remember I actually didn't have that first video where I say why did I start a YouTube channel, like that introduction. I never had that, because like I said, my journey on YouTube began after I've even created a channel, and I just jumped through it. I didn't even want to introduce what the channel is going to be about, because I was still finding myself. You don't want to give people so much expectation. The next thing, you are not saying what you like, you're not putting out what you said you would. So yeah, that's basically, I think, why I didn't even do that video, because I was still like finding myself as well. All right, so that's basically that. And that's why, of course, one, like our slogan is empower and transform. We are about empowering and transforming, and of course to help you become the best version of yourself. And lastly, the highs of my YouTube journey is learning. Every day is an opportunity for me to learn, and I must say this has been, because I feel like I've been on YouTube like for just a year, because end of what, almost the end of 2019, that's when I started being serious about my YouTube journey. And I think I can safely say it's been a year filled with so much learning. I mean, if you had to make time and go and visit some of my videos from, you know, what, 8 months ago, when you look at those videos and when you look at the videos that I'm doing now, you'll see so much transformation. And that's why we're about empowerment and transformation. We're not just empowering you to be empowered, but we also want you to be transformed, and it has to show. And I should be the better example. I can't be engaging you and not actually practicing that, right? So that's why I constantly believe in learning, and I always stress this, that learning and unlearning, those are very important things, and every day is a chance to learn something new, and I'm so grateful for that. I am super grateful for that. I feel like my camera is a bit blurry, but if it is, I apologize. Okay, so yeah, keep learning. So let's get to the lows of YouTube. I'm sure you might now be interested on those. So what are the lows? So the lows of YouTube is that YouTube is very demanding. YouTube demands your time, your attention, your focus. Like, it demands your attention from you writing a script, from you having to prepare your set, from you having to prepare your equipment, whether you're using your phone, your camera, it doesn't matter, it requires that. And of course, your attention span, like, it has to be on point. You really have to be clued up about what you're saying. So it takes a lot, and I'm not really complaining about it, but that can be a low, because if you are not firm, if you are not really sure if you want to be on YouTube, you can find yourself feeling like, why am I even bothering doing this? So yeah. And the second one is the burnout is real. Some of us edit our own videos, and I believe that majority of you do, because yeah, some have people that edit their videos, but I would believe that I would actually consider doing that if now I'm a big YouTuber where there's so much money coming in. Imagine if I had to post 5 videos a week, and then the next thing someone else has to edit it. That is money that has to, you know, be invested. So if you're a big YouTuber, which like more money is coming in, then why not? So the burnout is real. You can spend over 6 to 8 hours editing a video that is just 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and feeling like, you know what, you've been in it for like the longest time. So recording a video is the easiest part. The editing is the other problem. All right. So YouTube is not a quick place to get to the next level. And the reason why I say that is a low is because if you have high expectations of using YouTube as a way to get to the next level, especially looking at finances or getting monetized, then I feel like that is a bit of a low, because it's unrealistic. You are not sure. And even like having said that, you're still not sure that even after you get monetized, you're still not sure how much money you're gonna make. Okay, especially if you are only beginning. You know, when you are at least what, 50, maybe, yeah, 50,000, no, yeah, 50,000, yeah, 50,000 subscribers. I think only then you could probably have an idea, okay, how much can I make this a full-time thing? Can I make lots of money out of this? I think only then you could actually somehow find that, you know. But if not, then it might be a low. So it's a low, at the same time is a way to say to you that keep working on it, but have the patience. Understand that it won't just come easy. You won't just get to the next level just like that. You will have to put in the work. Our YouTube journeys are different. You could start today or this year, and by the end of 2021 you have 100K subscribers. I know this lady, she's HIV positive. She started with her video sharing about her status and started educating people about HIV on her channel. Her name is Nosy. If you can just maybe search for Nosy, you'll probably find it, or maybe I'll share the screen to her YouTube channel. She recently hit 100K subscribers, and she's been on YouTube for a year. So you can see that our journeys are different. I started being more serious on YouTube a year ago, or towards the end of 2019. So it's been like a good 12 months and a couple of weeks, if we may call it that. But I'm on what? I'm only getting to 1,000 subscribers now. So you see the difference. So it could actually be different for you or for me. Like it will never be the same. So whatever that you do, try by all means to understand that this journey might not just take off just as yet. And lastly, do not really focus on thinking that, you know, you are joining YouTube or you are deciding to have a channel because you want to just get monetized. Yes, I want to get monetized, and I will continue repeating that to say, yes, I want to see myself also benefiting from this platform. I mean, it's an opportunity to make extra cash. Who doesn't want to make extra cash? But do I have the mindset of saying, Ntabi, chase after that money and all that? No, I'm appreciating the journey and all the work that I have to put in so that I can get there. And I'm sure that by the time I get monetized, I'm gonna enjoy, even if it's 100 Rand that is paid to my account, I'm gonna enjoy it because I actually appreciated the journey, and all the efforts that I had put led me to getting that 100 Rand or 200 or whatever. So stick around, subscribe, click on the notification bell, so that when I get there, you get to enjoy this with me, and I will show you how I actually appreciate that. All right, so yeah, join the family if you haven't already. All right, so I think that's about it, right? I think we can end it there. Lately I'm doing very long videos, but I've got so much to say. And you know, funny enough, the other day this lady said, I did a live on my Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram, Real Talk with Ntabi. And I said, because we were having a conversation and I kept on talking, and she's like, and I was like, yo, ish, by the way, I just talk too much, so I should just learn when to just shush. And she responded to say, no, you don't talk too much, you just have a lot to say. And I was like, actually that's quite, you know, profound, because I have points to say. It's not like I'm just talking too much and there's nothing that is making sense. So I appreciate you for that, my lady. So yeah, how do I feel about approaching 1,000 subscribers? Oh my word. I feel so grateful. I am in disbelief. I went back to that thing of going through my phone and checking how far I am. I think the last time I checked my phone, I was on 997 subscribers, and that's if no one decided to unsubscribe, of course. But I know you're a real fan, you won't unsubscribe, alright? So that was the last time, and I saw myself constantly going through my phone. And I remember I woke up in the middle of the night last night, and I just happened to, or this morning rather, I just happened to look and check like how many subscribers do I have now, and I actually stopped doing that because I feel like, you know, we put so much pressure on ourselves, and when we look, we find that we've lost subscribers. So I really stopped. I ignored looking at the count and just focusing on delivering the content. So that's what I started doing. But anyway, so yeah, I feel so great and I feel so grateful, and I think all the credit has to go to all of you guys that have been with me throughout this journey. And I still say that there's a long way, like we still have a long way to go. I mean, I shared a video that I don't think I will be monetized exactly at 1,000, and it's a fact. By the time, if we hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of today, it will not mean that after a week I'll be monetized, because my watch time is not yet there, and I've been doing my research, so the journey still continues. This is just the beginning. There's so much that we still need to do. So you and I have a lot of watching of videos to do. Like, we need to watch, we need to binge in and just click on a playlist and watch it the whole day. Dedicate a day to say, you know what, this is Real Talk with Ntabi Day. I'm gonna binge into one playlist. So if you're game, do comment and tell me that, Ntabi, I'm gonna dedicate a day where I binge into your YouTube videos and watch, and that will really be helpful because it will increase my watch time. And the fact that you're still watching this video until this time, it means, honey, that you are actually supportive and you are increasing that watch time. So to you, from me, I've got so much love for you. Thank you so much. So I'm super excited and I'm grateful for you. But of course, we will share this. I'm a kind of person who loves celebrating. So we're definitely gonna celebrate the 1K. If it happens by the end of today, tomorrow, be rest assured, we're gonna go live and talk about this. Trust me. So if you haven't subscribed, do that now. So yeah, so what are the takeaways of this video? So the takeaways of this video is that do not give up. Do not give up. If this is something that you want to do not give up if you're just getting one like and no one is really checking your content. Don't give up. Keep working, keep doing, keep trying new methods, keep trying things that are, you know, more relevant, that are more relatable, so that you can get more recognition, even YouTube to actually recognize you. So that's the point. Give value. I believe that if you give out value, if you teach, if you empower someone, ooh, my head was cutting, if you empower someone, you will somehow you know, get that value in return. I mean, you offer value to someone and they will respond by being a part of your circle, because you are giving them value and something that they need in their lives. So do that. Don't stop learning. I spoke a lot about learning and why is it important to actually keep learning and unlearning. So I think you need to take note of that and apply it in your life. And the last one, appreciate the process. So I believe that this journey is really all about you appreciating every moment of it, because only then you will realize that when you are at the top, or when you are at, you know, 100K subscribers, which is one beginning of a biggest milestone, you will actually look back and say, you know what, I've really put in the work. And if you can appreciate that process and take everyone with you that is supporting you, then you will see amazing things, you will see wonders. And yeah, that is it, guys. I think let's end it here. I'm starting to have a headache. Let's end it here. I love you always, and take care of yourself. Keep working on your craft, and all the best with you and your channel. All the best with your audience. If I'm part of your gang, I love you so much, and I ain't going nowhere. There's a reason why I'm part of your notification gang. And of course, if you are a supporter and you are not even on YouTube, you don't have a channel, I've got much love for you. Please, you can follow me on Instagram, because often when you're a subscriber and we don't even know you, you don't have a channel, it's not easy for us to connect. So if you can also follow me on Instagram, like Facebook, all my platforms, of course all the links are on my description. Follow me, inbox me if you have to, and tell me how you feel about this content, or comment, and of course tell me how you feel about this content, and like, okay? All right, this was too long, but I love you.